Today's run features the Bedford Reservation. We parked at Egbert Picnic area and continued southwest down towards Alexander Road, turning around at the creek crossing when you go towards Frazee House. Coming back up, we continued further northeast to the Viaduct Park. As you can see, we didn't take an out and back type version of the trail. We actually went down on trail, so whether it was the Buckeye Trail or different mountain bike trails, and then once we turned around, we actually took the paved, green hashed hike and bike trail back. So it's a bit different views on each of the trails. Obviously the paved path is easier than the single track trails. And then as you can see up in the top corner, the viaduct, you just use main walkways, pathways, streets, whatever to get there, do a little curly Q where the falls are, and come on back. Guest appearances by Paparazzi Smalls. Trail. Bridal Veil Falls Overlook. Icy. Power lines. Over there on the other side of the little gorge is the hike and bike trail. This is about where the most southwest creek crossing is on the way to Frazee House in Walton Hills. Not cold. The following information placards are from Viaduct Park. To quote the great Jeremy Clarkson, speed and power! You can see the little water particles in the air like it's Niagara Falls. Giant. Icicles. Giant. A place of power. Waterfalls are lovely, but inconsistent, so a dam was built upstream to make the flow of water more consistent. Sawmills were used, and then a grist mill was later added in 1825. In 1901, the arch was created. The purpose of the arch was to allow Tinker's Creek to flow through the massive earthfill dumped in the gorge to support the new railroad tracks for the Cleveland-Pittsburgh Railroad. The arch is 512 feet long, with a 20-degree turn inside. The openings are 40 feet wide and 32 feet high, a marvel of engineering and construction. When it was finished in 1902, it remains a monument for those who toiled in its creation. When the Cleveland and Pittsburgh Railroad, C&P, arrived in 1853, it built a large wooden truss bridge to carry trains across the gorge. 12 years later, in 1902, C&P replaced the wooden structure with a massive 225-foot-long stone viaduct, which is what we visit today. When is a bridge a viaduct? Well, all viaducts are bridges, but not all bridges are viaducts. A bridge is a structure for getting over something. The span is a section of the bridge between two support structures. If a bridge has multiple support structures and multiple spans, then the bridge is a viaduct. Now you know. Viaduct. Viaduct. Pardon. Trail magic. Viaduct snowman lost an arm. The creek bed is a dense layer of Berea sandstone. As the water goes over the falls, it erodes the softer underlying layer of Bedford shale, leaving sections of Berea sandstone unsupported. The overhanging slab of sandstone fractures under its own weight, dropping large boulders onto the creek below. Over time, erosion will cause the Great Falls of Tinker's Creek to recede upstream. That's a red northern salamander. This is a perfect habitat and ecosystem for that animal!
Are you sliding down on your face?